So many women who've wanted this for such a long time, such a great opportunity.
The place is amazing. The view is amazing.
I think we would be lucky to see places that Saudi Arabians themselves, they didn't go to.
Rally Jameel is back for its second edition. After a successful opener in 2022, the first and only all-female off-road navigational rally in the Middle East returned with 41 teams from across the world. Bridging their love for adventure with a passion for nature, women navigate through Saudi Arabia's undiscovered and breathtaking landscapes. Initiated by Abdul Latif Jameel Motors and Abdullah Bakashab Motorsports, Rally Jameel reflects Vision 2030 in encouraging and empowering all members of society through sports.
The idea of Rally Jameel started with the royal decree for women in Saudi Arabia to start driving cars. The big changes between the second edition and the first edition are the number of days. The first edition was only 3 days. In the second edition, we've extended it to 5 days. The number of kilometers run through the rally had also increased from 1,100 kilometers to 1,600 kilometers. Those are the major changes.
Rally Jameel's second edition led teams on an unforgettable 1,600-kilometer journey through the captivating beauty of Saudi Arabia. The route commenced in the kingdom's heritage jewel, Al-Ula, home to Saudi Arabia's first UNESCO World Heritage Site, Hegra, and sweeping sandstone formations. It then passed through the historic Hayil and followed the edge of the Arabian Shield into Al-Qasim.
So I'm really happy to be here in Rally Jameel and also to meet lots of motorsport ladies from all over the world. I'm really happy for Saudi Arabians, especially ladies, for the chances that they are getting.
Very exciting for this experience. It's new for us, and I hope we'll get the first position.
I mean, Rally Jameel is giving so many women who've wanted this for such a long time such a great opportunity. So, I mean, I've grown up going to the desert my entire life. That's basically where I learned how to drive. So I think it's awesome that Rally Jameel is giving this opportunity to all of us to showcase what we have and, you know, have a good time.
Rally Jameel is a unique rally that combines navigation, teamwork, and time management over speed. A female driver and female co-pilot must both use their skills completing special driving tasks along the route and accruing points by catching waypoints.
What is setting apart Rally Jameel from other events, it is that it is only for women. It's a navigation, not a speedy event, so it's a lot of different skills besides driving skills. Other skills needs to be developed, and that is something what we're very proud of, that also women which coming to this event which first time are doing this kind of things. So it's, I think, very unique that in such a setup, but it's quite professional, you have semi-professionals, even professional drivers, and you have drivers, ladies, who are doing that the first time. So I think this is quite something very unique. And now the second round is confirming it's very successful. The audience is getting bigger, it's getting more international. So this is something what makes it very unique.
Second edition of Rally Jameel begins in the beautiful Al-Ola, an ancient Arabic oasis city that was once the crossroads for the incense trade route. Al-Ola is home to Saudi Arabia's most dramatic rock formations. It holds over 200,000 years of largely unexplored human history and has over 27,000 archaeological artifacts. International Women's Day marked the ceremonial start of Rally Jameel. Elephant Rock, a towering rock formation, served as the impressive backdrop. Rising 52 meters up from the golden sands of Al-Ola, this iconic monolith is surrounded by other equally impressive rock formations, but it's Elephant Rock that is overpowering in its beauty. From there, the competitors drove a total of 337 kilometers of the Al-Ola special stage, navigating through gravel, dried wadis and open deserts bordered by valleys and sandstone mountains.
The first stage of this rally for me, it was very interesting because normally I race speed rallies like Dakar Rally or World Championships rallies and so on. And so today for me it was quite of a challenge because you have to pace yourself. You know, it's in my instinct. Once I pass maybe some difficult situation or rocks or so, just to give gas. Whereas here you have to breathe and concentrate. So it was an interesting exercise. On the other hand, I love the landscape.
It was my first time navigating in the desert, so it was really amazing for me. Like, I was really nervous because it's not the same as in Spain, you know, it's always like tracks and stuff, and I knew we were like going to open desert, and like it was really amazing. I loved it, and it's different, but I felt comfortable. I liked it.
From the start line, it became obvious that Rally Jameel is much more than a race. It is also an opportunity to explore Saudi Arabia's hidden gems, steeped in deep history and culture.
Part of Rally Jameel's strategic objectives is not only to allow a platform for the ladies to participate, but also to encourage adventurous tourism. So that's why it's one of our strategic objectives to pass through strategic and historical and archaeological sites where the participants and the world could look at Saudi Arabia from a different angle, see its heritage and the archaeological sites and the touristic sites in Saudi Arabia.
Hayil is the second stop on the Rally Jameel route, and the city and province date back to prehistoric times. We know this because of the many archaeological sites with rock carvings and artifacts that date back thousands of years. Primarily in the UNESCO World Heritage Sites of Jubba and Shuwainis. With Rally Jameel well underway, the second racing day saw the participants completing 500 kilometres of route with 86 kilometres of special stage. Navigation was tough, especially for first-time ralliers, and the terrain was incredibly varied. Dried lakes, desert plains, volcanic rock, finishing with an incredibly rocky, maybe dangerous valley that goes to the finish line.
I feel like super excited. I still have a lot of adrenaline pumping in me. Throughout the race, like in the beginning, I wasn't nervous. We were a bit confused. The terrain was like just plain desert. Everyone was really lost in the beginning. And then slowly it got more rocky. We saw a lot of camels, but it was kind of a mix. Then there was like some grassland. There was also a lot of like wet terrain. There was some mud we drove through. But overall, I think I was feeling like adrenaline towards the end, but we were really relaxed in the car. We were playing our music, we were having a good time.
I think it's absolutely amazing. I've never raced in Saudi. I've raced before. This is the first all-female event I've ever been to, and I honestly am really shocked in an amazing, great way. The organization was beautiful. The way that the rally is done, for me, if it was my first time rallying, this is the best introduction because the speed you're going and the control, it's done in a safe way, give you an introduction, give you a taster, but at the same time, you have to have some ability. You've got to know what you're doing. It's fantastic, and the views here, honestly, I'm shocked. I live next door in Bahrain. I've never seen this, and it's absolutely amazing.
Women taking part in this significant event understand that Rally Jameel is a unique experience. For international women, it's discovering a land and terrain they likely haven't come across before. Let's get this money. For local women, it's showing off their driving skills. Rally Jameel is open to all women, both veterans and rookies, as they come together and navigate to glory. Let's get this money. I don't care where you're from. Get your hustle up and flowing.
It is getting better and it is getting bigger because you see the how many participating in. Last year was the number was less, and this year is more, and all women from all the world came to Saudi Arabia to participate in this rally. So it is becoming bigger, and all the women are exciting.
All women's rally, I think it makes sense, especially in this country, because I know women can drive from since 2018. So I think it's a good opportunity for them to be into the motorsport world.
Teams returning to Rally Jameel already got a taste for the competition from the inaugural year, coming in prepared for the navigation test. But no matter the level of experience, cooperation between the driver and co-driver is essential and poses the real challenge for those who want to excel.
This is our second time to participate. Of course, we train and we found our weaknesses from last time. We trained, for example, on changing tire, although, alhamdulillah, we haven't faced any problem. But changing tires, reading the map, working on Stella, how we can adjust the time, adjust the speed, the distance in Stella if we are lost in case of we don't know our points. So some of the weaknesses from last year we have been improved. So I feel very, very great.
The first part has to be the communication between driver and co-driver. It has to just flow, and we're gonna start looking at how we talk to each other, how we read notes and everything. The car is new for both of us also. So this getting together with new team, new car, new language also, because I normally co-drive in Spanish. So it's gonna be a huge challenge, but I think we've been doing good.
One of the most anticipated stages of the event commenced in the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Jubba. Famous for rock carvings from 3 different eras, Rally Jameel drove across a historic route that snaked through an open-air museum. This is Sinman, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Jubba. We're just next to the start of the 3rd stage of Rally Jameel. It's an important UNESCO World Heritage Site because it has rock carvings on its facades from 3 different eras. In ancient times, at the bottom of the mountain range was a lake. It was the freshwater source for all the people and animals that lived here. It's since dried up, but every now and then when it rains, it turns into a waterfall as the water cascades down and finds its way down the wadi. Jubba is also home to 2 famous rock carvings, the Chariot and Naqsh al-Malika, the Queen Rock. The participants drove a total of 267 kilometres with the special stage a length of 113 kilometres. The women passed through mostly desert terrain, surrounded by ancient rocks that jut out of the golden sands, surrounded by thousands of years of human history.
I think it was the most beautiful stage so far. It was so much fun. When we got to the finish line and Paulina was like, okay, and that's it. And I was like, what? That's it?
I've been amazed. I'm like, when I see some place, I'm like, I cannot be more amazed. And then I see a nicer place. It's amazing. Like going around and see all these historical places, just, it's magical. It's epic.
Rally Jameel comes to an end in Al Qasim, the food basket of the kingdom. Situated in the heart of Saudi Arabia, famous for producing the best dates in the region, the final rally stage crossed one of the most inspiring female stories, Darb Zubaydah. This is one of the most incredible stories of female empowerment, a woman noticing a problem, taking action, and leaving a legacy. I'm talking, of course, of Darb Zubaydah, Queen Zubaydah from the Abbasid dynasty, who created 52 stations on the pilgrimage route from Kufa to Mecca. The story starts with Queen Zubaydah, who was on one of her pilgrimages to Mecca. This was a particularly dry year, and she noticed the pilgrims were suffering from a lack of water. Her first project was to deepen the Zamzam well, and then she went back to Iraq and commissioned engineers to create stations on this road that already existed but was seldom used. It was dangerous, treacherous with rocky terrain, and of course, no water. Queen Zubaydah built 52 stations that provided food, water, and shelter for the pilgrims. Today, about 27 exist in our archaeological sites. Some of them are still in use. Queen Zubaydah used her power, wealth, and influence to bring water to pilgrims and also those people that were using that road. She left a legacy that lasted over 1,000 years. The last stage of Rally Jameel concludes in Al Qasim. 84 female participants off-roaded and navigated their way from Hayil to Al Qasim, completing 500 kilometers of route and 120 kilometers at the special stage. They navigated through the volcanic region of Harat Hutaima and also crossed the famous Darb Zubaydah, Queen Zubaydah's pilgrimage route from Kufa to Mecca, built some 1,000 years ago. After almost 1,600 kilometers over 5 days, crossing 3 provinces, Rally Jameel was over. Team Sandstorm Express took victory with driver Ewelina Chlebowska from Poland and her co-driver Hanna Riel from Germany winning first place. Coming in second were Camilla Liparotti of Italy and her co-driver Rosa Romero of Spain from Cat Racing. Last year's champion Annie Seal received a podium finish, taking third place with her co-driver Katalina Floberg of Sweden from Seal Motorsport.
We feel very proud, I think, because we improved a lot from last year. I think it's a great format. We really enjoy the navigational challenge. I mean, I as a navigator enjoy the navigational challenge, and we also enjoy the average speed challenge. So I think it's just a unique format that without endangering anyone, without speeding too much, is such a big challenge that we want to do it again and again and again. And the landscapes are amazing.
Totally unexpected, but it gave me so much fun and pleasure, and it kind of raised my expectation. Because that was our second one, that was much easier than the previous one. We were more relaxed, we didn't rush that much, and we were totally, we had a lot of fun, and for sure that was a good experience.
The Rally Jameel 2023 champions were crowned in an open-air ceremony attended by the Prince of Hayil, sponsors and guests in the center of Buraida. After 4 stages, crossing the Saudi Arabian areas of Al-Ula, Hayil and Al Qasim, the participants witnessed the beautiful varied landscape of the kingdom and visited various UNESCO World Heritage Sites.
So we never got an incident or attention or anything. So what I appreciated the most was the human dimension of this rally. The fact that we are in competition, but we are not hating each other or anything. It's been a very nice atmosphere. We loved the landscape. Yeah, we were here in January for the Dakar, so not long ago. But as I said before, I never get bored to come back to Saudi.
Our goals for Rally Jameel in the future is to be a global platform as a grassroots activity for entry-level kind of ladies who would like to pursue this challenge.
"82 women from around the world and the region pushed their limits, rediscovered their potential, and initiated a tradition of a supportive sisterhood in motorsport." Rally Jameel dissolves the borders for women, shines a light on Saudi Arabia's incredible landscapes, and inspires to dream.